Have you ever walked away from a conversation just feeling completely misunderstood because the other person suddenly became defensive? And then afterward, you just kept replaying that entire thing in your mind. And you were just wondering, am I the trigger? Because, well, what if that problem isn't only what you're saying, but it's the emotional state that your words are coming from? If you're someone who genuinely wants deeper connection and you've been trying to become more self-aware, but some of your conversations still end in conflict, misunderstanding, or emotional distance, well, this video is for you. If we haven't met, I'm Judy K. Katz, a transformational certified coach and the creator of the Deep Journey Transformational Experience. And for over 30 years, I've helped high-achieving women reclaim their authentic selfhood in relationships without losing their humanity. And one of the most important things that I help women understand is the difference between speaking from fear and anger and frustration and speaking from their centered, authentic self. See, most people think that communication is really only about the words. They can spend a lot of time thinking about what to say. Have you ever done that? Many people do, but you know, relationships are happening, and they're happening body to body, nervous system to nervous system. And that means that your body is communicating before your words ever arrive. Now think about this. Have you ever had someone say, "I'm fine," but instantly you could feel that they weren't? You felt the tension, maybe the frustration or the hurt. And then before their words were ever registered. See, when you speak from your survival self, your body wants to tighten and your facial expression will reflect what you're really feeling, not what you're saying. Your throat will tighten and you might feel tension in your neck and your jaw. Your heart might start racing due to a real sense of urgency to speaking up. Your emotions will become reactive. You might feel resentment or fear or anxiety, frustration, or maybe hurt. And then at the base of everything, you have a justified identity belief, a real deep belief that says, "I'm not being heard. They don't think I matter, and I need to prove myself, and I need to make sure I'm heard." Well, this part of you acts from your fighter that's out of your fight or flight survival system. And it surges you into protection and defensive mode. And when that energy is underneath your words, the other person often experiences that pressure and that tension in their body. And then they might feel criticized or made wrong. And then internally, they'll experience that as an emotional threat, which is going to trigger a defensive reaction in them. Even if your words completely sound reasonable, and often they do, please don't make yourself wrong about this. Don't turn the blame on yourself by thinking that you're saying all the wrong things, because this is really just all subconscious conditioning that you're here to become consciously aware of and to transform. Not because it's wrong, but because it's not who you really are. But when you speak from your heart, from your authentic self, your body feels more grounded, you relax your jaw, your throat opens, your breathing gets slower and deeper, your heart rate slows down because you no longer feel like there's this sense of urgency to hurry up and speak your truth. And your emotions come from being connected to your authentic self instead of being reactive from this conditioned self. You feel calmer, you're more centered, you're more patient and compassionate, and you no longer need to prove your worth. And you have an identity belief that now aligns with your truth. The truth that, now just see if you can just feel into this for a moment. I do matter. I am valuable. I am powerful. And I am a beneficial presence in this world. others honor and respect what I say. And just breathe and just let that in. And as you feel that, from that place, your words are going to land very differently, right? Because people don't only hear our words, they feel our nervous system first. You know, studies have shown that our words have a 10% impact in our communication. Our body just carries a whole 55% impact, and our tonality carries 35%. Wow, and this is why, you know, forcing yourself to speak up without addressing the fear and those conditioned beliefs underneath, it's going to often create backlash. But when your voice comes from connection instead of protection, you know, people will experience you very differently. And really, the goal isn't to become louder, more forceful, or more controlling. It's learning how to stay connected to yourself, to your authentic self, while you speak. So if this has resonated with you, I've created a guided healing meditation, feeling calm when speaking feels really difficult. It's created to help you calm that fear in your body and to change your past conditioning that you don't matter, so that your voice can come forward from a much more grounded and authentic place. And I've left the link in the title description below and at the end of this video. And if you would like to continue with me on this transformational deep journey experience, please do subscribe to my channel. I very much appreciate and thank you for being here. Thank you for the work, the inner work that you are doing, because you are a beneficial presence in this world. So until next time, bye for now.